For over 4,500 years, an extraordinary circle of giant stones has stood silently on the windswept plains of southern England. It has survived violent storms, invading armies, changing kingdoms, and the relentless march of time. Millions of people visit every year. They stand in awe. They ask the same question that has puzzled archaeologists, historians, and dreamers for centuries. Who built Stonehenge? And why? Was it an ancient temple? A giant calendar? A burial ground for forgotten kings? Or does its true purpose remain hidden beneath the soil of Salisbury Plain? Tonight, we journey back thousands of years to uncover one of history's greatest mysteries. Imagine England around 3000 BC. There are no castles, no roads, no cities. Dense forests cover much of the land, while small farming communities live simple lives close to nature. The people depended entirely on the changing seasons. The rising and setting of the sun determined when crops were planted and harvested. The stars guided their journeys. Nature was not simply observed, it was sacred. Somewhere on the wide open plain, a remarkable idea began to take shape, one unlike anything the world had ever seen. Archaeologists believe the first stage of Stonehenge was surprisingly simple. Before the enormous stones arrived, the site was nothing more than a large circular ditch surrounded by an earth bank. Inside the circle were deep pits known today as the Aubrey Holes. For many years, their purpose remained a mystery. Later discoveries revealed that many contained cremated human remains. Stonehenge had become one of Britain's oldest known ceremonial burial grounds. Even at the very beginning, this was clearly a place of immense importance. Centuries passed. Then came an astonishing achievement. Builders transported massive blue stones weighing several tons each from the Prehistoric Hills in what is now Wales. The journey covered more than 150 miles. No engines, no cranes, no steel tools, only human determination. How they accomplished such a feat continues to amaze engineers today. Some believe the stones were dragged across land using wooden sledges and rollers. Others suggest they traveled along rivers on carefully constructed rafts. Whatever method they used, it required extraordinary planning, cooperation, and skill. This was no small village project. It was a monumental undertaking involving entire communities. But the greatest challenge was still to come. The enormous sarsen stones, some weighing more than 25 tons, were hauled from Marlborough Downs. Each giant stone had to be carefully shaped using stone hammers. The builders even carved joints into the stones, allowing the horizontal lintels to lock perfectly into place, much like modern woodworking. It was astonishing engineering. Without written language, without metal tools, without the wheel being widely used in Britain, these ancient builders created one of the world's greatest architectural achievements. Their knowledge was far beyond what many once believed possible. As Stonehenge slowly took its familiar shape, another remarkable pattern emerged. Every year, on the summer solstice, the rising sun shines directly through the monument, illuminating its heart. On the winter solstice, the setting sun aligns perfectly with the stones in the opposite direction. This alignment was no accident. It reveals an extraordinary understanding of astronomy. For farming communities, knowing precisely when seasons changed could mean survival. Stonehenge may have served as a giant calendar, helping people predict the rhythm of the natural world. But perhaps it also symbolized something even deeper. A connection between earth and the heavens, life and death, light and darkness. As archaeologists continued excavating the surrounding landscape, they made another extraordinary discovery. Stonehenge did not stand alone. The countryside was filled with ancient burial mounds, ceremonial avenues, wooden circles, and settlements. Nearby lies Durrington Walls, once home to thousands of people who may have helped construct the monument. Evidence suggests huge feasts took place there. Families traveled from distant regions, bringing cattle, pigs, and supplies. Stonehenge may have been far more than a building. It may have been the centerpiece of enormous seasonal gatherings that united communities across prehistoric Britain. Over the centuries, myths began to grow around the monument. During the Middle Ages, many believed giants had originally carried the stones from Africa. Another famous legend claimed the wizard Merlin magically transported them to England. These stories reflected one simple truth. People could not imagine ordinary humans creating something so extraordinary. Stonehenge seemed almost supernatural. Even today, standing among its towering stones, many visitors describe an overwhelming sense of wonder. Whether spiritual or psychological, the monument possesses an atmosphere unlike anywhere else. Modern science has transformed our understanding. Using advanced dating techniques, DNA analysis, ground-penetrating radar, and laser scanning, researchers have uncovered remarkable clues. The people buried at Stonehenge came from different regions. Some traveled great distances. Chemical analysis of ancient teeth suggests movement across Britain was far more common than once believed. Stonehenge was not isolated. It connected people, ideas, cultures, and beliefs. Each new discovery reveals another piece of the puzzle, yet the complete picture still remains just beyond our reach. So, has the mystery of Stonehenge finally been explained? In many ways, yes. We now know approximately when it was built. We understand how many of the stones were transported. We know it functioned as an important ceremonial landscape connected with burial, community, and the movements of the sun. But the greatest question remains unanswered. Why did these ancient people believe this place was so important that generations spent over 1,000 years building it? Perhaps the answer was never hidden inside the stones themselves. Perhaps it lived in the people who gathered there, in their hopes, their grief, their celebrations, their desire to understand the heavens above and their place beneath them. Stonehenge reminds us that long before modern civilization, humanity already possessed extraordinary imagination, determination, and vision. Its silent stones continue to inspire millions because they connect us with something timeless, a shared human story stretching back thousands of years. And maybe, some mysteries are not meant to be completely solved. Perhaps they are meant to remind us that the greatest wonders of history still have the power to ignite our curiosity. The next time you see Stonehenge rising against the English sky, remember, you are not simply looking at ancient stones. You are standing before one of humanity's greatest achievements, a monument built by hands long gone, yet whose echoes continue to speak across the ages. If you enjoyed this journey into England's ancient past, subscribe to Echoes of England. Together, we'll uncover the forgotten legends, hidden histories, and enduring mysteries that shaped England and continue to captivate the world.